Ready for the best local music talent in West Virginia? It's time for the Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight
on Lake Country
95.7 3WS. Now, here's your host, Bill Wise.
It's a Saturday afternoon. Bill Wise in the studio. It is the Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight, where we put West Virginia homegrown talent on Lake Country. If you would like to get yourself heard on Lake Country 95.7, I need you to go to Kiser Music's Facebook page, Kiser Music WV, and get more information right there. Of course, Kiser Music in Summersville, Breedlove Guitars, Line 6 amplification. They've got the perfect gifts for this holiday season. Our feature artist today is Holly Turkovich. She hails from Clarksburg. Holly, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing today?
Fantastic. How are you?
I am doing just wonderful. Excited about this show and to have you on. Welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. I'm honored.
Hey, tell us a little bit about yourself, Holly.
Well, I am currently living in Clarksburg, West Virginia. I grew up in Shinston, West Virginia. I have been a singer-songwriter and musician for 20 years. I was taught by my uncle, Matthew Turkovich, who worked at Showtime Music for about 20 to 30 years. And we have quite a guitar collection and quite a collection of songs together.
Wow, that's exciting. Now, you play more than just guitar, don't you?
Correct. Yeah, I play bass, harmonica, a little bit of percussion, got to play the cowbell, everything in there for sure.
Are you like one of the Ed Sheeran performers? You'll be playing a couple of different instruments, looping things around. Is that your kind of your style?
I'm actually his sister.
Oh, really? That is amazing. Awesome.
His long-lost sister that he doesn't know about.
But anyway, Holly, what are some of your influences? What are some of the people that shaped you to who you are today?
Well, definitely Bob Dylan, without a doubt. I'm a huge Bob Dylan fan, have been since birth probably. Definitely the Grateful Dead, Patsy Cline, Linda Ronstadt, a lot of older type folk country music from when it first began, and I definitely gain a lot of inspiration from that old-time country music because that's the good stuff right there, man.
Yes, it is, without a doubt. First song we're going to check out today, Holly, is Autumn Blues. Kind of give me the backstory on that one.
So I was in a rough spot when I had moved, actually coming from Richmond, Virginia for quite a few years and back into West Virginia was a little bit of a culture shock. And being in a different location, I didn't feel too amped up and too ready to record and produce and just kind of laid around. And finally I got to the point where I'm like, I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to drag everything out, produce everything myself, and I just kind of kept thinking over and over again, got to get up and move these legs. It's autumn now, almost winter. It's time to be productive, and that's kind of how the song started.
The music is not going to make itself, is it?
It is not. Wouldn't it be great if you could just hook up an auxiliary to your brain and you wouldn't have to do anything?
That would be totally awesome. All right, submitted for your listening pleasure, Holly Turkovich on the Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight. It's Autumn Blues.
September coming on, I can feel it in the storm, I can taste it in the air that you breathe, and the lightning clears my way on this bitter Sunday. Feel the chill, I grab my jacket and I leave, and I'm racing on down the road as the leaves start to fall. I feel that calling for me and you. You aren't here, or if you ever really were, I'm gonna find my way back again. No, no, no. right now. No more feeling sorry for myself. I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna move these legs, and I'll race on down the road as the leaves start to fall. I feel I'm falling for me and you, and it's a shame that you aren't here, or if you ever really were, I'm gonna find my way back again. No, no, no.
The Local Artist Spotlight, presented by Kiser Music in Summersville on Lake Country. 95.7 3WS.
We're talking with Matt Kiser from Kiser Music here in Summersville. And Matt, the holidays are going to be here before you know it.
Absolutely. They're on their way.
Kiser Music is definitely your one-stop shop for that musician on your Christmas list.
Yeah, we'd like to think so. I mean, we have, we're very excited about the stuff that we can carry and hopefully provide to people. We have Breedlove guitars, Line 6 amps. We deal in Gretsch, Squire for beginner or intermediate players, and all kinds of accessories, of course, strings and anything you need to get started or to help you get along that you're already going.
I see you guys are very active on Facebook. Throw that out there so people can take advantage of some great deals.
Absolutely. It's, of course, at facebook.com, Kiser Music WV.
The Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight, showcasing the best of West Virginia. Saturdays at 12 noon on Lake Country, 95.7 3WS, and streaming online at 3WS957.com.
Back in studio, it's a Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight. We're featuring the music of Holly Turkovich today. And Holly, are you playing anywhere local coming up?
Yes. Actually, there's quite a few coming up. On December 11th, from 3 to 5 p.m., I will be playing on Music on Main. This is a singer-songwriter group of quite a few women together to try to see what we can create with our handwritten songs and go around from section to section and hear each other's songs and let everyone else hear it as well.
All right. Now, are you a just strictly singer-songwriter, or do you perform with a band?
I actually had performed with Chuck Snyder for a while, who was on Pedal Steel, and we had performed for quite some time together and really had a great duo. And he had actually moved out of state, and now I've just kind of been searching for a couple people to incorporate with. I tend to switch off from different musicians, might play a show with this person and the next person, and I like to keep it interesting to see the different charisma and levels through each musician.
Well, let's kind of use this as a classified ad for you. What are you looking for, like a pedal steel player? What type of musicians are you looking for?
I would love to find a stable drummer, for sure, one that knows where his drum key is.
Okay.
I would like to have a bassist as well. It really is hard to do the bass and the guitar to have to track. And, of course, any vocalist, any lady vocalist. I know quite a few, so I would love to have that harmony aspect to go on as well.
All right, so if you would happen to be listening into the show today, folks, and you'd like to collab with Holly Turkovich, by all means, we'll give her socials coming out here in just a little bit, and you can make some contact, and who knows, down the line somebody might be making some beautiful music with you, Holly.
That'd be fantastic.
All right, song number 2 is Something Stable. I'm sure there's a good story behind this one.
Well, yes, actually, so many years I had came out with my first CD, and I did that manually, analog, in a studio, and that's all I've ever known of was recording from a CD into the DVD player into, real time.
Right.
And it just was so different not doing that digital. So now with this digital world and learning about Audacity and learning about DAWs and GarageBand and all these things available, it was a whole new world. And I had nothing stable online. I had no SoundCloud. I had no website. And it became to the point where I had to have something stable on the internet. And I knew that I wanted this song to be based around West Virginia because it's such a powerful state to our hearts. Every time we try to escape, we always come back. It's just something about those mountains won't let us get away. And that was one of my favorite lines from this song. And how many wonderful people I've met being here, working here at UHC, my friends Gary and Jess and everyone that I've met everything about West Virginia brings you back home, and that's something that nobody can deny.
It's Something Stable. Holly Turkovich on the Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight.
Dreams ain't dreams till you tell them to somebody. And the hallways stay dark till you visit in the morning. So light a match, burn a bridge, throw a stone, lock the door. You don't need to be going back there anyway. She whispered like a bird and I watched her fly into me. Left but a silhouette in a pale dark memory. Oh, sweet little song, but I won't find you in my arms. For what you left me in my heart, I thank you every day. Well, don't talk, don't speak, we'd leave at daybreak. They called on us, we gotta make our getaway. And we held hands by the railroad track. I felt the cold trickle down my back. It was always me and the train anyway. I took your picture by the highway like a hobo in Santa Fe. Don't the heat get to your feet on this hot summer day? I'll shower you with rainbows if that makes you happy. But deep down she's always alone. It was always me and the road anyway. Every twist, every turn of this country back road churns into my soul, feels like being back home. Well, something about these mountains, they won't let you get away. No matter how far you stray, West Virginia's home anyway. Well, there's something about these mountains, they won't let you get away. No matter how far you stray, West Virginia's home anyway.
The Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight, Holly Turkovich. It is Something Stable, and you were right about the West Virginia references. There's mountaineer vibes all over that song, Holly.
Thank you very much.
Good stuff there. Hey, let's get the social media platforms out there, because let's face it, that's how everybody talks back and forth to each other these days.
So, yeah, definitely. I'm very active through Facebook. I have a personal page and a music page. You can also find me on YouTube by searching Holly Turkovich. There's a lot of music videos on there as well. And most importantly, SoundCloud. You can find that under Holly Turkovich. There's about 15 or 16 tracks there available for your listening pleasure. And I ask everyone to share them on. Support local music.
Isn't it crazy how, the digital revolution and social media has made it such a small world, and now it's possible for someone in Clarksburg to have their music heard by someone in England or Japan or Mexico or halfway across the country in Texas. It's just amazing, isn't it?
It really is crazy to be sitting from one room so many miles across from the universe, and to hope to have that spread across the globe. I think that's all what we're hoping and wishing for sure.
December 11th, you're live. Let's hit that again real quick before we cut you loose.
Yes, the Music on Main Street, December 11th. That's at 130 West Main Street, Bridgeport, from 3 to 5. There'll be a couple of musician ladies, Shannon Jones, joining me as well. We'll also be at January Jams on the 6th at the Gore Lux Apartments in Clarksburg, West Virginia. So come and join us.
Holly, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure. Thank you so much. I feel so honored.
Hey, no problem. Thanks for being on the show with us. It is the Kiser Music Local Artist Spotlight. Again, thanks to Holly Turkovich, our featured artist for today.
To get yourself heard on the local music spotlight, go to Kiser Music on Facebook and set up your very own audition. Join us next Saturday as we spotlight another West Virginia homegrown artist. This has been a production of WSWW-FM, a WVRC media station. All rights reserved.